Night.
I'm blinded by the love and hate. It's in the way of all I see. It's in the way to all I speak. Matter of fact, every track that I ever did was whack. Now I'm looking to attack every time I play back. Every time I play a track, people look at me like, man, you're only 16. But somehow I understand it. Sometimes it even blows my own mind. I'm like the North Star, cause I'm high when I shine. I'm a mind by the blow. I'm ready to explode or explore. Looking at you funny cause I'm busting in your door. Music so loud, got it leaking through your pores. I know you're an addict cause I see you wanting more. I infected you with rhythm, I injected you with lyrics. You're protected cause you listen, full body armor within it. Medicated from the music as well as all my influence. Elevated from its usage, take a listen, yeah it's proven. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind. Well, you can say I'm back for more, but like never before, cause I'm coming in hot. I'ma leave your brain sore, cause I'm sharp like the sword. I go hard on the board. SK8 till it raises and breaks. Contemplate that I love what I do till I hate every single thing about it. That's the problem that I face. So I sit back and wait while I portion my plate and rewrite my own fate. Before I reach the golden gates, you will see what I take. All I want is respect for the music I make. You'll look back, retrospect, and see that I ain't playing games. I'm just good at writing songs, so why not just explain and maintain certain qualities that got me my name. RXQ, get it locked in your brain. We're not just a name, but a separate mind frame. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind. Recognize I'm your medicine. Wait till it all settles and wait till it really settles. Yeah, this is all adrenaline. No man can deny my pharmaceutical melody. Also known as institutional remedies, which is also misconstrued as the youth in an assembly. Also known as the fruits of this old country. And seemingly nothing can go wrong in my mind, cause I know what I want and it's all in my sight. Don't expect me to wait when you're at the last light. That's right, that's right. If you are, you can bite the dust. I know you like the dust, cause me and hip-hop define one love. I don't plan to stop, la musica is my drug. Oh, I may be tone deaf, but I got this bug. So what's up, I'ma spill with my soul till I cough up a lung. The only way I'm gonna stop is if I die real young. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind, I'm deep in the mind. Deep in the mind. Medicinal, physical, tangible lyrics, I handle them, manage them. It's right that I continue to damage them. This savage sprung, every single thing needed to pack a punch. Now pack a lunch and wish for luck, cause such and such ain't got a buck. Don't trip, we all get stuck. Don't flip, it ain't worth the fuss. Worth the rush, worth the pain, worth the cuts. It's all the same. Damn man, understand, nothing can force your hand. Coming in heavily, you know I got the remedy. Prescriptions when I speak, I leak notes when I bleed and when I breathe. It's a different story overseas. My legend is a vengeance for the presence of my message. Comprehend this is a lesson that forever is a blessing. Got you guessing. Ready cause the weight I push is heavy. AKA a hurricane to a levee. And I'll knock you off the totem if you really wanna help